Lesson 10.4, Part 2, Converse of the Pythagorean Theorem. Converse means to change the if-then statement, which means, in this case, if a triangle has the lengths ABC such that this relationship is true, then you have a right triangle. Before, we said, if you have a right triangle, then you can say that this is true. So we're just basically switching it around and saying, you know what, if you can show that a squared plus b squared equals c squared, then you have a right triangle. So let's see if this converse of the Pythagorean theorem works. In example 5, we do not know if it's a right triangle or not. So we're going to try this out. Now, the hypotenuse is the longest side, so we'll say that this is the hypotenuse. And we're going to try this relationship and see if it works. So we would get 9 plus 9 equals 25, which is 18 equals 25. This is not a true statement. Therefore, we would say not a right triangle. Next one, same kind of situation. We have information given to us. We would say that the hypotenuse is the longest side. And if you were to root 186, that would be much bigger than what you get if you rooted 17. So this is the biggest side, so we'll call that h, the hypotenuse. Root 17 and 13. Root 17 is going to be between, 4 squared is 16, so a little over 4. So this will be a leg, and this will be a leg. They're both small. So root 17 squared plus 13 squared, the two legs basically, equals 186, or root of 186 squared. Now remember, the squaring of a square root basically cancel each other out, so you get 17 plus 13 squared is 169, and the square root of, the square of the square root of 186 just gives you 186, and this makes 186 on the left side. We have 186 on the right side, so you would say, yes, this is a right triangle. And this ends part 2 of lesson 10.4.